Hello everyone. Today's story is about a resource we all depend on but rarely associate with technology. What is it? It's water. Well, beyond our taps and rivers, water is also what keeps the global digital network running. From cloud computing to artificial intelligence, it's the hidden lifeline of modern tech. Now, let's talk about a leaked document suggests that Amazon, one of the world's biggest technology companies, may have tried to conceal just how much water its data centers actually consume. It all began when The Guardian published a leaked internal memo from Amazon, exposing something truly alarming. According to the document, Amazon's data centers, the massive facilities that power services like AWS, Alexa, and all those AI models, used about 105 billion gallons of water in 2021. To put that in perspective, that's roughly as much as what a city larger than San Francisco would consume in a year. But here's the twist. When Amazon publicly announced its 2022 Water Positive campaign, claiming to be transparent and sustainable, it revealed only 7.7 billion gallons of annual water use, a number that sounded impressive only on papers. So, where does the rest of the water go? Well, Amazon explained privately, the rest of the water is called secondary water, basically, water used to generate the electricity that powers their data centers. In short, they didn't count it because it wasn't directly going into their buildings. Clever, right? Or should we say deceptive? What you guys think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now, you might be wondering, why does a data center need that much water? Here's the simple truth. Computers get hot, really hot, and to keep them running 24/7, tech companies use enormous cooling systems. Some use air, but water cooling is much more efficient. So, while AI is busy generating text, images, and code, massive amounts of water are being pumped through these facilities every second, often in drought-prone regions. The more our AI usage grows, the more water these centers consume. And since 2021, Amazon's data center footprint has exploded, meaning the water use has likely increased even further. Yet, there's no law in the United States that forces companies like Amazon to publicly disclose their total water consumption. So they don't. When The Guardian asked Amazon about the leaked document, the company said that the memo misrepresents their current water strategy, meaning Amazon claimed that the information in the leaked file doesn't accurately show what they're doing now regarding water use. Then they added that the document is obsolete, which means outdated or no longer valid. In other words, Amazon was saying, that old memo doesn't reflect our current practices. We've changed since then. However, they didn't actually explain what changed, when, or how much water they use now, which makes their response sound more like a public relations defense rather than a transparent clarification. And it's not just Amazon. Every company racing to develop artificial intelligence depends on massive data centers that run around the clock, and all of them need water to stay cool. Every new chatbot, image generator, or language model requires thousands of high-performance computers working non-stop, generating enormous amounts of heat. To prevent these machines from overheating, companies use complex cooling systems that consume millions of gallons of water each day. Now, as a solution to tackle this problem, what I'm really saying is that there has to be transparency first. Companies like Google, Meta, Amazon, and Microsoft should be required to publicly disclose how much water their data centers actually use. The next step is innovation, finding new ways to cool these systems without depending so heavily on water, or developing technologies that generate less heat in the first place. Because in the end, those are the only real options we have if we want progress in AI without quietly draining the planet's most vital resource.